السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم ورب تكونوا جميعا بخير. في ظل الجرائم والإجرام اليومي الغير مسبوق اللي بيعيشه قطاع غزة من عدوان إسرائيلي أمريكي لم تشهده البشرية في تاريخها، هاجم المفكر الاقتصادي الأمريكي جيفري ساكس دور أمريكا ومشاركتها ومساعدتها لإسرائيل في جرائمها والإبادة الجماعية في غزة، وقال خلال مشاركته في منتدى أنطاليا الدبلوماسي إن إسرائيل لا يمكنها أن تقاتل أو تستكمل جرائمها بمفردها ولو ليوم واحد فقط في غزة لولا المشاركة والمساعدات الأمريكية، ووصف عدوان إسرائيل على غزة بأنها حرب أمريكية، واللي كان بداية كلامه عن سوريا واللي حمل برضو أمريكا مسؤولية ما يحدث فيها الآن، وقال إن كل الحروب في الشرق الأوسط تسببت فيها أمريكا وإسرائيل، وإن رغبة أمريكا في فرض شروطها والتحكم في دول الشرق الأوسط هو ما يتسبب في اندلاع الحروب، وقال لا سلام سيحدث في المنطقة طالما أمريكا تملي شروطها، وإن الطريقة الوحيدة لتحقيق السلام في المنطقة هو أن يحدد أهلها مستقبلها، وقال إن أمريكا توفر جميع أنواع الدعم لإسرائيل حاليا، ولولا هذا الدعم ما حاربت إسرائيل ليوم واحد، وإن كل يوم ولحظة ترتكب إسرائيل إبادة في غزة لأن أمريكا تحميها وتوفر لها الدعم، ولا يمكن أن تكون أمريكا على الحياد فهي صاحبة الحرب والعدوان.
The only war that hasn't taken place yet, to Netanyahu's great consternation, is the U.S. war with Iran, which Israel is still trying to instigate to this very day. So the Syrian war is part of a regional tragedy. We have tragedy in Gaza, the West Bank, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, Sudan, South Sudan, and Libya that I put at the hands of the United States government and its ally Israel, because none of these wars had to happen. These were all wars of choice. They were all wars that came from the idea of regime change operations, that the United States would determine which regimes operate in which countries. We'll never have peace in this region if outside imperial powers like the United States are dictating the terms to this region. The only way to have peace in this region is if this region is determining its own future, not outside powers. And Israel could never do these wars on its own. These are American wars. America provides the financing, it provides the military backup, it provides the naval support, it provides the intelligence operations, it provides the munitions. Israel couldn't fight for one day without the United States backing. Israel could not be committing a genocide in Gaza without the United States' full operational complicity. I don't mean political complicity, I mean direct, daily operational complicity. This has to end. This region has been divided for 100 years, first by the British Empire and then by the American Empire. And this is going on until today. We have a genocide going on right next door. Till today, till this morning. People being wantonly killed, brazenly killed, because the United States is providing the means for this. So this is what's happening in Syria. Is the U.S. on the fence? Hardly. It's the major actor. I know, by the way, I know firsthand that in 2012, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon appointed former Secretary General Kofi Annan as special envoy to reach a peace in Syria. I loved Kofi Annan. I love Ban Ki-moon. I worked for both of them. Kofi Annan arranged a peace in 2012. He arranged a peace in Syria. You know why it didn't happen? Because all the parties agreed to peace except one. Literally one. That was the United States of America. The United States of America said there will be no peace unless Bashar al-Assad goes the first day. The other parties said, no, you can't just determine that. Maybe there'll be a process. Maybe there'll be elections agreed. Maybe there'll be a 2-year process, a 3-year process. The United States said no. Assad must go the first day of any agreement or we block it. And so Kofi Annan stepped down from his position after having negotiated a peace arrangement. And we have had 500,000 people dead since then. We should not allow this kind of criminality to be normal. This region has been at war nonstop for 30 years. Actually, I would say for at least 57 years since the Six-Day War, because there has been no honest accounting of international law, no honest diplomacy. It's been militarization all the way through. And we could have peace immediately in this region. All that is required, in my view, is the United States change its veto of Palestine as the 194th UN member state, because on that basis, all the region would normalize relations and the wars all across this region would stop. But Israel has had control over U.S. policy. And it says no. It wants greater Israel. It wants Israel in Syria. It wants Israel in Lebanon. It wants Israel in the West Bank. It wants Israel in East Jerusalem. It wants Israel in Gaza. And until that stops, we're not going to have peace. So is the U.S. on the fence? Of course not. It's the major protagonist of this whole war and has been for the last 14 years.
Thank you, Jeff.
And it should not be ignored because the wars are going to continue until we have real agency, not pseudo-agency. And by the way, there is no international community. We're trying to make one, but it doesn't exist right now. That's the tragedy in this world. There is no community. There are interests. There are militaries. There are regime change operations. This is not community. We need real community. And by the way, I give every day my volunteer time to the UN for 25 years because I believe in it. It's my life commitment. So I believe in community. I also happen to know the United States blocked the agreement in 2012. I'm sorry, I won't elaborate. But the United States blocked it, and I know it.
Well, I know it too, Joe.
I know,
Okay.
but I know it from Kofi, sorry.
Perfect. I too. Carl.
Till today, we have a genocide going on right next door. Till today, till this morning, people being wantonly killed.